Hi everyone, it's Margaret Manning here. Welcome to 60 and Me. This is the place where women over 60 come to be inspired. My guest today is Ariane Poole. Ariane is a celebrity makeup artist. She's a professional who's been working with celebrities and royalty for many, many years. And she's been working with 60 and Me now for about 5 years, helping us women in our 60s to really learn new techniques for makeup and also to be aware of new products and how to deal with some of the unique challenges of being a 60-year-old woman. So hi, Ariane. Nice to see you here.
Oh, it's wonderful to be here with you guys. I just love it. And yes, you know, I am in that group. I'm 60.
You are.
So
Yay.
I am well and truly in the group, and I can really speak from experience, but I've also worked with lots of women of various ages. So even before that, I understand what's going on. And I'm here to sort of find solutions to those kind of problems that we discover.
Well, that's what I like about you, actually. And I mean, we've got so many videos that we've recorded with Ariane over the years and, you know, from very general topics. But then we get into the more specific things, like really with just one topic. And we take the questions that you submit to us and we put them to Ariane, and she always does her very best to answer them. And also, if you've got questions as we go, always leave them in the comment section because she reads them and, you know, takes notes. So anyway, Ariane, today, both you and I are glowing a bit here because it's very, very warm in Europe. And we've had many questions about this, about how to apply makeup when it's really warm outside, you know, during the summer. What tips and techniques do you have?
Now, and some people say, oh, why would you wear makeup in the summer? Some of us have to wear makeup or feel that we need to wear makeup because
or want to,
work or whatever. Or I've got very high coloring and blotchy skin, so I feel like I do need to cover that up. So there are reasons.
Right.
You know, I'm not saying that everyone needs to wear makeup, but if you wants to wear makeup during the summer months, this is how you can get around it and look great. I do a lot of weddings in the summer months. So what I'm sharing with you is what I do with my wedding clients as well. Okay. So this is really, it works across the board.
This is great. Okay.
So first of all, you're going to think I've gone nuts because I'm going to say, don't put on a moisturizer.
Mm-hmm. Or primer, probably.
Crazy, Ariane, why are you saying no moisturizer? Most of us want to put on a sunscreen. So if you're going to put on something and you want to use a sunscreen, do the sunscreen instead of the moisturizer. Okay. Because too many layers make your skin feel like it's suffocating, and especially if it's humid, your skin is just going to go and it's going to start just expiring, which we don't like. That doesn't feel comfortable. Let alone look anything, we just don't like the feel of it. So I would say do your choice. Is either going to be a moisturizer or it's going to be a sunscreen. If you're going to be outside in the sun a lot, I would opt for the sunscreen. There's some really great lightweight ones around. There's one by the Body Shop, which I adore. It's like water, but it goes on really nicely. But I'm going to also show you one that you can put on if you decided not to opt for a moisturizer and not to opt for a sunscreen. So there's foundations as well. Now, foundation in the summer is like, it sounds like yuck, but there are two companies that have launched foundations which I actually will reach for my clients in the summer. One is this Estee Lauder one. It's a double wear. Oh,
double wear. Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, and this one's called Water Fresh. Now, it is very, like it says on the thing, water. You can hear when I shake it.
Yeah, I could hear you shaking it. Yeah, liquid.
Water. And let me just show you. I'm going to pour a tiny little bit in my hand, but it is really, I don't know if you can see. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. And what's the SPF on that?
SPF 30.
Okay, so you could wear that just by itself.
And it's so lightweight, and it goes on. It's pigment rich. It's lightweight. It covers beautifully. I'm making a mess on my hand, but it covers beautifully, and it's got that SPF in it of 30.
Yes, yeah, that's great.
Comfortable on the face, and that's what's important. The other company that has done something similar-ish, which I think is really nice, is Bobbi Brown. Now, this is way too dark for my skin tone, obviously, but it just shows you they do lots of different skin tones. Right. This one is called the Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation. It's got a similar kind of lightweight feel to it. So there's someone that needs to wear a foundation, and this one has got an SPF of 15. So it hasn't got as high as the double wear, but it does have an SPF. So I would put one of those on.
So Ariane, excuse me for stopping you there. Why would you choose those two? What was it about them? That they're lightweight, or that they're long lasting, or good pigment? What?
All those three things.
Okay. Okay.
Nailed the whole thing right there. They're,
Okay.
they're lightweight, so it doesn't feel, as they say here in the UK, claggy on my skin.
Yes, yes, yeah. I know claggy. Yeah. That's how I feel.
So it doesn't feel heavy on your skin, which is very important in the summer months. It's important in the winter, but more so in the summer. They're pigment rich, which is really, really good. They and they're long lasting. So if you are someone that needs,
That's great. Those are good.
They tick all the boxes. The other thing I do is if I use my Ultimate Face Tint, and I'm also developing a new foundation, which I will share with the community later. Not today.
Okay. Yeah, I'm excited to see that.
If I'm doing it with my Ultimate Face Tint, this is what I use. This is, again, an Estee Lauder product. This is a primer. So if you've got your favorite foundation and you know the color's perfect for you, you like the weight of it, you like everything, but you feel that it's maybe just not quite up to hot, humid weather wearability, then I would. This is the Matte Perfecting Primer, and it's by Estee Lauder. It's a white cream.
Would you mix it with your foundation then, or?
Well, you can do that. You can mix it with your foundation, or you can put this on first.
Okay, cool.
But that like I say.
Okay.
Moisturizer as well. That's a no-no. So you've got those two things or those things going on. Now, what I've been using to instead of using a powder or anything like that, because I things with a lowish SPF, like the Ultimate Face Tint has got a 20 SPF.
Right, that's your product, yeah.
Yeah, so it's. But I've been using this,
and I cannot read that. So let me get my glasses. What is that?
It's called Peter Thomas Roth, and it's Instant Mineral Broad Spectrum SPF 45 sunscreen, and it's in a brush. So it is like this. Wow. Let me do this. You see the powder?
Yes, I do. What's the brand again? Peter something Roth?
Peter Thomas Roth.
Great. I've never heard of it.
It's a powder. So I've got my Ultimate Face Tint on with a little bit of the Estee Lauder primer underneath. So I'm using that. So now I am putting on, taking away that glow, which I've left on so you can see it. I'm taking away the glow. I'm using his primer, his sunscreen.
Sunscreen, yeah.
Powder. It's housed all in here. So everywhere.
You're frozen.
And it is fabulous.
So
now, I have just put on 45.
Yeah. Sorry.
So there's no tint to it. It's good on all skin tones.
And it's like a translucent.
Yeah. Isn't that
cool.
great?
Well, that's a nice idea, though, because you've got the sun. You've got the two things that you really need. You've got a little bit of color, a little bit of pigment, and then you've got sun protection. So those makes it perfect.
And this is you're popping that on over the top. So and if you feel
that's great.
Up during the day, you can top it up, and it's transportable. It doesn't go all over your handbag.
Yeah, that's great.
Perfect. So then we move on to eye makeup, because eye makeup is another tricky one. Now, I love my eye shines, and they are long lasting. They don't crease. They're really great. But not everybody wants to have an Ariane Poole eye shine, and that's fine. So what I've done is I've put on my mineral illuminating pen just to get rid of the redness and veininess and pigmentation. And I'm going to reach for, again, another Estee Lauder product, which I really love. And I love these powder sticks that they do. And the powder sticks, they go on, and I'm going to use it as an eyeliner. Let me just grab a little mirror here so I can see, so I don't poke myself in the eye. So I'm going to do that. And I'm just going to run. Now, this is the charcoaly one, but they do lots of colors. So I can use that as an eyeliner, or I can go like that. Use it as shadow.
It's really interesting you should say that. I mean, I'm watching you do this, and I'm thinking about my friend Sherry, who lives in Bali. And she and I, when I've gone to Bali, I love chatting with her. She's really nice. But she said to me, I don't worry so much about foundation. I focus on my eyes. And she does, because it is super hot there. I mean, it's humid as well. But but she does exactly what you just said. And I don't know if it's that product, but it's that idea of not worrying so much about your foundation, but really making your eyes pop.
Yeah. And this is really
nice. That's great. Yeah, nice.
Powder pencil. It's super soft. It comes with a great selection of colors. So if you don't want to go for a charcoal, they do a great brownie color, a taupey color, violet color. I mean, let me show you the teal, because I know that you like. I
like the teal. But would you use that? I mean, even in not hot weather. I mean, you could use it as an eyeliner if you have.
All year round. Yeah. This is the tealy color here. So
looks gray, but it's nice.
Yes.
Yeah,
bluey gray kind of color.
Yeah, that's pretty. I do like that color, that gray color. I prefer it to black.
It is really nice. It lifts the eyes. You can use it as a shadow. It's, perfect, really nice. The other thing I also like are the Bobbi Brown sticks. So let me grab a Bobbi Brown stick.
Yeah, I think what you're using here though are products that are not liquid. I mean, it's not like you said, you have a great eyeshadow called the liquid, what do you call it? The crystal taupe or the liquid.
Yeah, they work really well.
But they're a little bit wet.
But they last in the hot weather. That's what I reach for all the time. But I want to show you something that isn't mine, because I don't want to mine. But my eye shines have a 12-hour crease resistance. They're really, really good. So you can use those.
I don't have them handy.
If you want to, but like I say, I'm going to show you also alternative. And you could use one of these with one of the eye shines. So this is the other thing. This is a long-lasting.
Oh, wow. That's great.
Really, really nice. And you can use it as a liner or as a shadow again. So they're super easy to use. The Estee Lauder pencil and my eye shine are the three things that I would work with if I want to create a long-lasting, crease-resistant eyeshadow look on someone who wants to emphasize their eyes in this humidity. And it works so, so well. And also great if you're going to be doing, if you're at a wedding or something like that and you want it to go the distance, all of these things will go the distance.
Yeah. I'm sorry, what was that? That was a Bobbi Brown product. What was it called again?
To tell you exactly what it's called, because I don't want to get it wrong. It is called Long Wear Cream Shadow Stick.
Okay.
Loads of colors, and I just really love it. And then finally, I quickly show you this is the Crystal Taupe, which is my go-to color, and I'll pop that on my lid. And even though it is a liquid, and these come in different colors as well, so even though it's a liquid, they stay put, they don't crease. You just pop them on like that. And you can team that with any of the things I showed you. You can team it with the Bobbi Brown. You can team it with the Estee Lauder pencil. And you create this fabulous look that you can go from day to evening and look fabulous. Really great.
I will say, actually, to be honest with you, I mean, I do respect the fact that you mention other people's products, but when I count my 7 items that I take with me everywhere, I take my Crystal Taupe with me everywhere. In fact, I've got it on today, but I've actually put something over. I put something over top of it. I put what have I put over top of it? Oh, it's Love. It's a Love LOV. But it's a base, or you can use it on its own. It's just the best product ever. So I love it. Crystal Taupe.
And it's really good because like you said, you've used it as a base and it acts as a eyeshadow or as an eye primer. And I love what you put on the top of it because it gives it a completely different dimension.
Yeah.
Eyeshadows and things. And then the final thing I want to show you is something for lips. You can use like a tinted lip balm or whatever. I'm going to blot my lips because I've got this on, but I want to just show you. So I'm using this Bobbi Brown stick as well. This is called Sunset Orange. It's a lipstick and a lip product all in one.
You just need a pencil case for all these things, don't you? You don't need... look at that color. Wow.
And it's a little bit, it's not dry, but it is not too creamy and it stays put. And I love that you can use it as a liner as well. And it's thick enough that you can use it as a lipstick as well. So you've got the liner aspect where I've lined it. You're not getting a different liner going on. It comes with a Sharpie. So it comes in lots of different colors. And then if you don't want it this bold and bright, say this is not, you don't want to do that, you can blot. And I'm going to put a little bit of a gloss over the top just to soften it down a little bit.
What gloss are you using, Ariane? I noticed it earlier and I really like it.
This is my new one. It isn't out yet.
Yeah. No, I really love it. I noticed when you first came on that it's kind of got like a little shimmery, like a light glow, but it's very, very pretty. I like it on you.
It's going to be coming out soon, so I'll let you know about that.
Okay, please. Yeah.
A little bit of a different dynamic. So those are my sort of go-to. I always use a waterproof mascara as well, but just keeping it quite simple. You can use products. You don't need to go crazy. And your makeup will last the humidity because it's like when you get into your car and it's been sat there in the sun and you're thinking, oh my gosh, get that air conditioning on. But you're not going to melt. You're going to avoid the makeup meltdown.
You didn't mention any blush.
Oh, you can use I use a powder blush and I use a cream blush depending on my kind of...
Even in the hot weather?
Yeah, and I tell you what is really nice as a blush. I've used this before when I've used a little bit of the lips color. So I take a little bit,
I do this, yes, on your fingers, yeah.
and look at that. I think that looks so lovely.
It's very pretty. I'm glad I asked because that's really lovely. Yeah.
I'm only doing it.
I can see.
I'll look like a clown. I don't want to do that. But it just gives you that little bit of
pretty.
You don't want to be taking so much stuff with you all over the place. And if you can keep it sort of compact, because we don't have this weather all the time. But if you have a few key products that you can use year round, like the pencils and the eyeshadows and so forth, you can still use them in the humid months.
It's great. That has been a really good demonstration. I am actually very inspired. No, because I do actually, get concerned. For example, my lipstick. I mean, I'm actually using one of my favorite, my Giorgio Armani pink, which I really love. Yeah, but then I use my Marc Jacobs, gloss. I told you about it before, but it smudges. It's too. It's in the heat. I go out and it looks okay when I walk out the door, and then I come back and I think, oh, that was a bit smudged.
Yeah. No, that's what you just, and with the lip gloss, if you just put it in the center of your lips, that helps. So there's a couple of ways of doing it. So I needed to even out this eye because I've got this on this eye, not on this eye. I'm going to look up sideways.
Could you just pop that gloss through the phone for me, please? I would really just like to put that on. All right, sweetie. Well, this has been great.
I'll get it to you.
No, it's great. I mean, I really appreciate you going through that. I hope that's been helpful to the women who are out there, like we are, getting a bit. But actually, what you've shown could be modified and used all year round. It's not something just for the heat, but it's a way to use it.
And some of your community may live in a country that is quite humid all year round, or in a location that's quite humid all year round. I know that there's parts of Australia that I visit. Their idea of a freezing day is 20 degrees.
They get their sweaters out. I know.
Maybe people out there that are living in somewhere that they have to contend with the humidity. My mother lives part-time in Hong Kong, and the humidity there is a lot. So these methods I've kind of developed for her, and she's going to be 80 this year. So
that's awesome. Well, for information, Ariane has her own product line, as we've said, arianepoole.com. And also, she's developing new products all the time. And I would advise you, or suggest that you go out and check her site, because there's stuff happening all the time. And you have your own videos on your channel, don't you? Hello? You're frozen. But you have your own videos on your channel, and we have a lot of videos with Ariane on other topics on our YouTube channel. So go check it out. But this has been super helpful. And if you've got any questions, leave them in the section below, and Ariane will respond to you right away. Okay. Thank you, Ariane. I loved speaking with you on this topic. It was fantastic. Thank you so much. See you again. Bye. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our 60andMe YouTube channel and also visit our website. We are a strong and dynamic community of women over 60. We're challenging aging stereotypes, and every day we share fascinating stories, interesting questions, and great conversation.